Hello, everyone. I'm Lon McCarran. Welcome to Strike Force on NBC. And for the first time, mixed martial arts will be seen on network television. We're going to kick off our MMA series with a fighter who has made a huge impact in the kickboxing world. And now, Cung Lee looks to continue his winning ways in mixed martial arts. He is hooked up tonight against Mr. Unbreakable Brian Warren. These two fighters similar in age, but Warren with the height advantage and the experience, a 9-4 record. This fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Lon McCarran honored to be working with one of the men upon whose shoulders this sport was built, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. Welcome, Ken.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. It's great to be here. We're going to have some great fights.
Indeed. And these mixed martial arts fights are sanctioned by the State Athletic Commission. There is a 10-point must system. No kicking or elbowing a downed opponent, and no punching to the back of the head. So Cung Lee in his second MMA fight, taking on a man he knows well, Brian Warren. He beat Warren in a Sancho fight a lot like that, and here they are fighting MMA.
Well, I'm not sure Cung Lee wants to be here on the ground. Cung Lee's a stand-up fighter. Warren has made his career on the ground. He's decent strikes, but not like Cung Lee. But not to say Cung Lee can't defend himself here, but I tell you, he's in danger anytime that he's on the ground with Warren. And standing up, he's in basically no danger. That's his world is stand-up, so I'm not quite sure I agree. I agree with the throw. I'm not sure I agree with staying here on the ground.
Another point as far as Sancho is concerned, when these two fought, every Sancho fight Cung Lee had, you make the throw, you get the point, and you get back on your feet. Not in this world.
Yeah, because there's, and like I said, it's Cung Lee's really been studying on his ground. I can tell by the way he's moving his hips, staying in tight, not allowing any distance between him and Warren, allowing Warren to move his legs up his body to trap his arms. So you can tell he's been working on his ground game. But again, Cung Lee, I believe, is going to have to win this fight on his feet and not here on the ground.
You know, Cung Lee has some of the best coaching around that American Kickboxing Academy with Bob Cook and Javier Mendez, and now a stalemate, and referee Dan Stell will put the fighters back on their feet.
This is where, and I believe this is where Cung Lee he has to be. I don't think he should change his job.
Nice heel kick.
Now when someone does that, you hurt them.
Yeah, you did.
You don't ever represent a kick. Sweet knee.
Nice knee from Cung Lee. And that crumpled Brian Warren. Warren now seems to be in a bit of difficulty.
Well, look at the way Warren's leaning over. He's putting his chin under Cung Lee's, but he's also creating distance for knees right there to the body. I'm not sure why Cung Lee didn't land that knee body. He was leaning forward. He's wide open for a knee.
Blood on the nose of Cung Lee. I wonder if that came from a headbutt. And he does get a couple of good shots in on the head of Brian Warren.
Well, like I said, that Cung Lee really is going to start picking him apart. And you'll start watching a good stand-up fighter. He starts getting more comfortable on his feet as the round goes on. He starts seeing your movement. He starts recognizing things. And he looks to me like he's starting to zero in on his body.
Oh, wow. Another spinning heel kick by Cung Lee. Hurts Warren again.
Yeah, he's landed 3 kicks to the midsection. There's that knee I was talking about earlier when Warren was leaning over.
And now he may be new to MMA, Cung Lee, but he is a world-class stand-up fighter.
Nah, he's probably one of the best at it. No, he proved that he was one of the best at it. And now he's coming in MMA. He's got some wrestling background. There's a great elbow, short elbow at the top of the head. That'll cut you in an instant. Cung Lee looks like he's got some blood running down. And hopefully it doesn't get in his eye like he wiped that blood. There's another body kick. He's zeroing on his body. He feels like there's another one, and he's going to break down Warren because Warren's walking straight in with a body shot and not protecting his midsection. So he's going to get him to drop his hands, and then he's probably going to go to his head somewhere up here because Warren's going to start feeling those body shots.
He doesn't know where he's going to come from. Cung Lee with the kicks, with the punches, beginning to dominate this fight. First round action still.
And this is a different world for Cung Lee because when guys punch, they grapple and try and take you down. They clinch. And Cung Lee tries to get used to that distance. Another body kick. There's a landing. And to see his hands dropping, look at Warren's hands now. Warren's hands are all the way down by his waist now. And when he backs up, there's another body kick. Another head to the shot. Look at now, watch his hands. Look at his hands. He's tired.
You do not want to taunt Cung Lee at this point. Cung Lee has found his rhythm.
Why would you do that when the guy's beating you standing up
Absolutely.
already? There's a knee to the body. He is really working that body. There's a left hook to the head. Another left hook.
Warren in trouble. Cung Lee ready to finish him off, and he does.
I tell you what set that whole thing up was the combinations of the kicks to the body. He wore him down. He wasn't be able to catch his breath. And then Warren came out with his hands down, taunting him. You pretty much knew at that point in time, and Cung Lee knew at that point in time, it was time to go in and kill. Right here, you watch this left hook. Boom! Right hand, left hook. Right hand. Goes straight right hand. Bam! He's done.
15 seconds in round number 1. Our referee in charge, Dan Stell, stops the contest due to strikes. He is the winner and still undefeated, Cung Lee.
A knockout win for Cung Lee at 3:51 of the first. He's now 2-0 in his young MMA career after that win over Brian Warren.